We're very spoilt here on the Rietspruit Reserve. How awesome is that, guys? Right past the front of our truck. Look at that, everybody. They are just unreal.
Good afternoon, everybody. Yes, I know I'm not the face you were all expecting, but Brent had to go save some wild dogs, so I have been put in place. I hope you are all doing fantastic. I hope you are all doing splendidly. We are back out on a semi-lovely day on the Rietspruit. It's overcast, but it's also humid. So it's not cold, but it's not hot. But nonetheless, cloudy. It means hopefully the cats will all be out. So who knows? Maybe we get lucky. On camera today, we have the lovely Basil. And on FC, we do have the one and only VM. Sorry about my loud radio. There was someone now just trying to call in about the lions, but no one can hear him because he's talking too softly on the radio. We heard there are 3 lions. Silence. So no one knows where the lions are, but someone does. They just can't tell us because their radio seems to be faulty. Let's see who's all with us. Barbara, Jennifer, Mary, Carol, Betty, Elsa. Thank you all so much for joining in on this lovely pack drive this afternoon. Real pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, I'm dodging and curving all the little dongas and gullies in the road because we've had quite a bit of rain in the past. We've had quite the lump sum of rain in the past 2 days, so it's been quite wet and cold here on the Rietspruit. We weren't able to go out yesterday, unfortunately, just due to weather. The stations.
I hear like he said, red cut, kind of like that.
Right. Quick, because I think we're not too far from that. The dogs in the boma. No, Betty. So there are 24 dogs from Salati that escaped into the mines. So Brent and Jerry this morning were herding them back into the reserve. It was crazy driving through the whole mine itself. The dogs just running. You can even see the bobcats and those big yellow caterpillar machines. It's crazy. But
we are walking through the bush south towards Edbear and Open Lock.
Alrighty. have a look at the map and see what the quickest route to the one road that supposedly the lions are on. Because this afternoon, when we headed out, no one has found much as of yet. So, still a very quiet afternoon. Nonetheless, it means we just have to find everything for ourselves. Which is okay as well, you know, it just gives you that sense of accomplishment. Like, yes, we did this all on our own, no help from no one. But it is quite chilly with the wind. Like I mentioned, the clouds are heavy overhead. So you might see me putting on some layers just now. But I was kind of hoping that my long shirt would be enough to fight the odds. Clearly not enough. Oh, there's a little fly on my phone. Goodbye. Righty. So I know this tree very, very well. And that being said, so do the cheetah brothers. But I do not see them. So I just want to have a look real quick. Alrighty, so we are still very far from that road, so we need to go. Unfortunately, I do apologize for driving along the fence line. It's not my favorite place of the reserve to be either, but sometimes, you know, it's the most direct access route. It's straight, so sometimes you do have to utilize it in order to get to sightings. And as you can see me leaning out my car, I just have a bit of post-traumatic stress disorder of flat tires. Hoping this week's going to be a good one, touch wood. But we hope. But as you can see, everything's starting to get a bit more luscious and green. It's crazy how much has changed just in the 2 days we've had a bit of rain. But that being said, soon to get very luscious and very thick once again, which will eventually make sightings.
Just north of the bushveld. Copy. How long to respond in the next 6-7 minutes? So you can make your way.
Where? Of what? I think it's the cheetah. Because I've just been informed we need to go back that way for the lions. Where are you looking? Woo! Hoo-hoo. Got shocked. Yeah, with the weather it's hard to tell because the sand's obviously quite hard. But that being said, we need to go back that way anyway. And that's where the one cheetah track was headed as well. So who knows, maybe the cheetahs are just unknowledgeably headed straight towards... What's this? Ah. It's nothing. Just keep moving on. So we just do a quick U-turn here, and then like I mentioned, we're going to have to head back the other way. But I'll call into the sighting a bit later, just because we are still quite far. But that being said, that's the first animal of the day to be called in on the radio. Not a shabby start to the afternoon. Who knows? Like I mentioned, we might even just get lucky enough to bump into the cheetah brothers en route to these male lions. Alrighty. Everyone ready, set. Everyone happy to go look at some lions? I hope so. I haven't seen the 3 males for quite a while now. It's been a hot minute since I last saw them, so I'm a bit eager to head on up to the eastern fence line. Go see if we can't dabble with the 3 males. It's nice to hear that they're all back together again. I think they rejoined up last night. Because that one male with his muscle atrophy, it's faded quite a lot, so he's... Ooh, sorry, Basil. He's struggling to keep up with his brothers. That being said, he is still keeping up with his brothers. He just has to put in a bit more effort to keep up with them. Shame. His back leg, it must have been... Because there's no other competition on the reserve, it must have been one of his 2 brothers that had a little nump at him. Oh, would you look at that? The sun's coming out. That's quite pleasant. Still very windy. There's quite a chill to the wind as well. So even though the sun looks like it's out, it's not the warmest. But like I mentioned, that's very good for the cats. And who knows, maybe today is the day I finally get my leopard on a live drive. Who knows? We don't. You know, I wish I had my leopard on speed dial, but unfortunately I don't. So, you know, that one's a tough one. It just gets declined constantly, my calls to the leopard. Alrighty, let's go see what's up ahead. We don't see all 3 together that often. Yeah, Barbara, I agree. We don't see them together that often anymore, which is... It's sad, but it's not sad. Like, I mean, it is a part of the circle of life, essentially. Like, that will happen in the wild as well. Like, even if they did have competition, if they were a coalition of 3 males, they still might have had these argy-bargies about food, and, you know, the same outcome probably could have happened even if there was other competition around the reserve. Apologies, everyone. I'm just putting on my first layer because I am feeling rather fresh already. Let's just pin the mic higher. Alrighty, hopefully you can all hear me loud and clearly still. Try to move my microphone up as well. Just keep your eyes peeled, Basil. We know the cheetah brothers love hanging around here. The other day we actually found them just behind the trees just over here that you see now on camera. Literally this thick patch right here. But they were lying so flat that you couldn't see them, and the only reason we spotted one was because he stood up and made a whole commotion. Crazy, the camouflage on some of these animals out here. It's ridiculous. Like, some of them just blend in so stupendously well. It honestly perplexes me at times, you know. How you can have something right in front of your face, still just drive straight past it. Like, I have driven past a leopard before, don't get me wrong, I'm sure everyone has. And a guest said, "Stop, there's a leopard." And I was like, "What? Where?" We just... Like, not even 5 meters, and there was a leopard under a tree. Not even 2 meters into the thicket. So, that being said, camouflage... Some of these creatures, they were built to perform. Or should I say built to outperform. Looks like the elephants have been here. There's trees all knocked over everywhere. Alrighty, let's just get through here. the leopards just send him to voicemail. Carol, indeed they do. The audacity. One day we'll get them. I will. It's a promise. It's just not. It's not something you can just guarantee either, you know, unless, I mean, last week with Brent, everyone is just stupendously...
Using the lock of the female lines on the eastern side of my back. Do me in charge.
Alrighty, lines are still there, everyone. Betty, elephants didn't dig the hole. That was from soil erosion, especially with the rain and you get a lot of vehicles driving. Oh my goodness. Have a look at the... Oh, he's gone. Oh, he's right there. Tell me when you can get him, Basil. Look at the size of this kudu bull, folks. How insane. That is a sight you don't particularly see every day. A massive kudu bull. They don't call them the grey ghosts for nothing, eh? Honestly, probably, I don't know if it's my favorite antelope. It might be. It's either that or an oryx, but I don't know. I'm not 100% sure if an oryx classifies as an antelope, which I probably should, but I have no shame in saying I don't know. You know, if everyone says, oh, I know that the whole time, they're lying. So, but nonetheless, gorgeous horns. He's large indeed, Mary Betty. So chuffed to have seen a massive kudu bull. I think that's literally the biggest kudu bull I've seen on the Rietspruit. Been here. Absolutely gorgeous riverbed we're semi going through. More like a little estuary / drainage line. Nonetheless, perfect for your leopard. The one that leaves me on voicemail. You know, it's slowly breaking my heart that the leopard just won't take my calls, eh? You know, like, you just try and be a good person, and when you're a good person, it's just like the leopards still don't appreciate you. They just like, leave me alone, which is fair enough to the leopard, you know. A leopard completely relies on stealth, so as soon as they've been seen and they know they've been seen, boy, do they feel uncomfortable. They will try and get out of there immediately. So like with vervet monkeys, for example, while they're alarm calling and they can actually see the leopard and the leopard knows it's been spotted, a female leopard will scatter very, very quickly just because she knows she's been seen, she wants to hide. A male leopard's been seen by vervet monkeys. He'll also make a clean getaway. He just won't move off as swiftly because obviously it's his territory. He thinks he's the biggest boss in the area. Moves off a bit more calmly with less just oomph, essentially. But that being said, both of them, as soon as they've been seen, they'll try and get out of that area immediately. Just hold on here, Basil. Now, I don't know if you can see ahead of us, but there is just one steep embankment. Let's go for a ride, everybody. You holding on, Basil? before we go up, I just want to readjust this so it doesn't get muted or anything. There we go. Should be better. I don't know if you can hear that in the distance. It's Mikey, Mikey, Mikey. That is what's known as your class's cuckoo. Awesome that the migrants are slowly but surely coming back, and I'm really hoping this year I'm fortunate enough to finally crack a grey-headed kingfisher. Very, very, very rare bird. But that being said, not impossible to see. But some other migrants that are back, the peat mayfrows, red-chested cuckoos, class's cuckoo, greater spotted cuckoos are back, the European bee-eaters are back, yellow-billed kites are back, so slowly the birds of prey as well are moving back in. I saw a bateleur the other day for the first time in ages, so that was stunning to see. But yeah, it still is early in the season, so hopefully we're still waiting on things like your European bee-eaters, your broad-billed rollers. I mean, not your European bee-eaters, please excuse me, I'm talking hogwash now. The European rollers and the broad-billed rollers. I have been fortunate to seen a pair on Rietspruit already, but that being said, they were seen once and they've vanished ever since, which is worrying because they are quite territorial birds. So the fact that they were seen and then just completely vanished, I don't know if they went to find a new territory or what, but they didn't want to stick around too long. But it's okay. It's okay. We won't get touched by it. Oh, Becky, don't stress. Don't stress. Sorry it didn't work the first time. I saw my first tortoise today on the way down to my tent. I just came across a tortoise on the pathway. I was super stoked to see him as well. Shame. He looked like he had been through hell and back. His shell was torn apart. He had pieces of his scoots were detached from the actual shell, but almost fused to the shell, if that makes sense. Excuse me, sorry everyone, it's been a bit of a long day. But scoots are essentially each little individual piece of the shell, and they have a cover that's also that's the pattern that you see on a tortoise. But the one I saw today, it's almost like those had come off but still fused to the shell. So they were raised. It almost looked like it had spikes coming off the one side of it, which was unreal. But clearly a survivor. Probably a lion or something had a dig at him. Maybe a hyena. Who knows? But we slowly but surely should be coming up to the road soon. What kingfisher do you want to see? I can't find a grey-headed one on my map. Carol, let me just check I've got the right name. But speaking of the red-chested cuckoo, there it goes in the background. There you go, Carol, the grey-headed kingfisher. Sorry, my screen is on full brightness. There you go. Now, keep the camera there. Keep the camera there. If you have a look at its distribution, it is an uncommon African migrant. But look at the distribution in South Africa. So to see this bird is quite the accomplishment. That being said, I've never seen one, haven't accomplished it yet, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Righty, we shouldn't be too much further from the lions. Do me for Andrew.
Standing by.
Are those 3 male lions mobile, or are they lalapans?
Lalapans. I see only 2 for now.
Okay, copy that. I'm like 10 minutes out.
Yeah, the lalapans. They don't show any sign that they will farm anytime soon.
Copy that. Thank you. They're waiting for us. One thing I do like about it, once it's just rained and like the animals have walked about, the prints are like perfect. Obviously you can't tell whether they're fresh or not, but just to see a perfect print, it's always quite satisfying in the least. Righty, so the lions should just be up ahead over this ridge just here. So we are now on the eastern fence line. We pretty much are, if we had to give you a direct route to Hace, straight that way on the other fence line, the opposite fence line. So we are very, very far. Alrighty. Just pick up the speed a little bit because it sounds like there's only one vehicle at the...
The other station calling the train of Fazingala, but we didn't put the location. I think they got it started. I don't know who was on the side of Fazingala.
You know, now that they're saying there's 3 Mfazi Ngala, which means female, I'm just thinking it's the same oak who found the 3 males, and there was just, because his radio was so soft and no one could really make out what he was saying, I think it just got a bit lost in translation. Alrighty. So I set up a trap camera the other day at Kudu Krip, everyone, and I was absolutely mind blown at some of the things we captured on it. So we managed to get a glimpse of a leopard 4 times, as well as a black rhino 3 times, which was absolutely incredible. Super chuffed with the results of that footage. So I've actually gone to reset it up at the exact same place, just at a different position, more based on the waterhole itself, not on the game path to and from the waterhole. I'm hoping to get some cool footage of things drinking, but we shall see in due course. And there is a rhino bull. Speaking of rhinos, off. How gorgeous is he? Absolutely phenomenal. Now, he may look darker on camera today, He looks darker in real life as well. But I think that's just because there's so much rain and water about, and all the foliage is still wet as well, and he's probably had a mud bath or two. Now, if any of you want to go and see that amazing trap camera footage, go check out our socials. And if you haven't downloaded the Painted Dog app, why not? No, I'm kidding. But be sure to do so you don't miss out on any notifications from us. Especially when we are doing live broadcasts and sometimes technology doesn't work with us. We can then just keep you updated from there. But I do highly suggest it. It's pretty cool. And you can also send us photos, and you could be lucky enough to be featured in the viewers' photos on That's Wild every Sunday, which is super, super fantastic. Now, for those of you who are wondering why you can't ask questions and talk to me directly, you have to become a pack member to do so. And not only does becoming a pack member allow you to do that, you are also directly contributing to conservation, which is probably the biggest pro to doing so. But if you want to be a part of the pack member, just email info@painteddog.tv, or just send us a message on our socials and we'll get back to you. Now, for those of you who haven't heard of the weekly keyword, the weekly keyword for this week is rosettes. Yes, rosettes. I wonder what this week's print is going to be of. I have no idea. I don't know what animal I could possibly think of that would provide us such a fine art print. But the keyword, rosettes. Now, they're clearly a bit further than I thought they originally were. We have gunned it very deep into the reserve, almost at twin crossings, essentially. Alrighty, so it's just been left as an open lock, so I'm going to pick up the pace a little bit just in case they go mobile. Sounds like great footage. Carol, it's up on Instagram now. The post should have come out. I scheduled it for 5 o'clock, so if you are excited to see it, just pop onto Instagrams real quick. If you do, I won't be offended. I am just particularly chuffed with the creatures we caught on trap cam. Phenomenal. Just phenomenal. Like, I don't know if you can see it, but the hair on my arm is standing up because I have goosebumps just thinking about the things we captured. I've only ever seen one black rhino on Rietspruit, and it was on a live drive with Gareth, where we managed to. And I think I see lions. I'm actually not 100% sure. It could just be grass. That you have to. Thank you, Barbara. I will share.
Reported about the 3 of the pride coming.
There we go. We've got the 3 males, everyone. Looks like his horn has been cut, lady. Betty, we did about 4 months ago. I think all the rhinos in the reserve were trimmed. Robert's Bird Guide is the best. The best. It's what I use. And we've got a very lazy lion doing his very typical raise my legs up in the sky statute. Alrighty, everyone. Managed to find some lions. It's fabulous. Yeah, stations on lock with the 2 male Ngala. They are still just off the junction of the eastern fence line and Spoornes. They are still lullapants. Very, very, very flat cats. So I think what we're going to do before the whole party gets here is I'm just going to reposition the vehicle so we can not have to worry about moving for other vehicles. Just so that... Basil, I'm so sorry, but should have told me there was a tree. Are you okay? Sure. Watch yourself there. Yeah, safe. Oh, look at that yawn. Wow. Is this good for you, for both of them, eh? Alrighty. Wow, you are just gorgeous. Look at the way this male closest to us is just giving us the death stare. Absolutely just ridiculous, eh? Now, these are probably the best conditioned lions I've ever seen in my whole life. But that being said, they do not have competition on the reserve. Therefore, they literally can... Oh! Wow! So the fact that they're yawning, I'm pretty confident, hopefully in the next 20 minutes or so. Oh, there you go. Ah. He sold me by surprise. I thought he was going to get up. Both of them are yawning, so I don't know. Maybe we get lucky and can follow them for a bit, or who knows. But very sleepy cats, eh? Very, very sleepy. Now, a lot of people tend to overlook sleeping lions, but, you know, if you can't stick with them while they're sleeping, you know, part and parcel of being able to chase male lions and follow them doing what they do is by being super patient. Oh, wow. Look at you, sir. You are gorgeous. Phenomenal. Oh, both the males are up even. Look at that. I mean, we couldn't have asked for anything better. I mean, like literally just now, these two boys were full on just sleeping away. And now they've... Oh! I thought I just did that back one just vocalize? Ooh, yes. How's this, everyone? What? That is... Oh. Just chills. Goosebumps, everyone. How... Yas, Queen. Thank you, boys. We didn't need that, and I actually haven't heard the boys vocalize during the day, but that was phenomenal. Oh, there we go. Hey, big boy. Look at this. See, I told you they were getting ready to go up and mobile. Oh. What's up there? Do you see something? Do you see something? I wonder. But how amazing was that, everyone? They literally vocalized for us. Just absolutely, wow, I'm lost for words. We were just truly blessed. Oh, another big yawn. Another awesome big yawn. Wow, we've just been treated, folks. Wow. Sorry, I know I'm saying wow a lot, but that was just whoa. Now, I actually cannot fathom to you how loud it really is. Like, I felt my chest vibrating there for a second. Absolutely incredible. Ridiculous. Stupendous. Like, just, oh, wow. Oh, your brother's going, but you're going to have to catch up. Hello, Velma. Thank you for joining us. I don't know if you got to witness the glorious two male lions roaring, but they've just treated us this morning to an exceptional sighting. They literally were vocalizing, oh, bless you. Please tell me you got that sneeze on camera. That's a blooper for sure. But yeah, no. Wow. He is just... Yo, this radio is just not the dream today. But I think what we're going to do is we're actually going to leave. We can let this vehicle come in. We're going to head further up the road, turn around, and have them come to us. I hope that sounds like a plan, everyone. I promise I'm not just driving off away from the lions. Yes, hello, big boy. I see you. I see you. You're a big boy. How's it, guys? Yeah, I can't complain. Epic afternoon, eh? Did you guys hear them vocalizing? Here, they just suddenly, but like properly as well. Not just their cheeky ooh. Do you think they'll sing again? I'm really hoping they do. I'm really hoping they do. But, I mean, just, there you go. Second one's up now. Nothing better, eh? I don't know. I think the reason they're vocalizing, like, because it's still early for them. They don't normally vocalize now, but apparently the two new males from this side were on the fence line the other day. So I don't know if they just. This is my place.
Have you seen the other male?
We saw him. Basil and Gareth had him yesterday. The day before yesterday when it was raining. He was behind his brothers though, about 800 meters, but he was behind them, and then he eventually joined up. So I can't imagine he's too far behind, but maybe he's probably still a blow Willoughby's Dam or something. Not a.
What's his condition
We live. His atrophy's gotten a lot worse, but the fact that he's still keeping up with his brothers, he's still made 2 successful Willoughby's kills. So, I mean, the fact that he's still injured and doing all of that, I think he'll be 100% fine. It's just a lot of people see the atrophy, and on a cold day like this, obviously he's going to be limping if he's been laying on it. So, you know. But I think he'll be fine. Is this one? Oh, Basil, we got a friend coming. I'm going to just go reposition, but I hope you guys have a great day. Eh? All the best. Enjoy. Righty, Basil. I'm going to get you into the best position for both. Is that okay? And then you can get him also walking in front, because that other male is coming down soon. But the fact that this male has been vocalizing is just utterly incredible. Like I mentioned to those other people I was just speaking to, the fact that they're vocalizing during the day, definitely trying to show dominance, whether it be to just the world or the opposing male lions on the other side of the fence. You know, I think it's safe to say that they are just trying to show that they are supreme and do roam around these parts. Barbara, I agree with you. It is the best sound ever. Absolutely incredible. And the fact that I've just got to witness it during the day, I'm so glad we can share that all with you. Wow. Wow. Hi, Sue. Hope you're well. Good to see you. See you. Kind of. Half. Thank you for joining. We've just caught up with the boys we said goodbye to on your last drive. And they've actually just treated us to a very nice vocalization. So should have the other male coming down shortly. Hopefully he gives us a bit of a display. But I'm hoping I'm parked in the best position, because that male there that you can see now is to our left and then to our right. I'm hoping the male is just going to... Well, there you go. He's vocalizing down there. This one might vocalize again. Oh, it's just best sound in the world. Don't know if you can hear it, everyone, but my goodness, the ground is... I don't see this other male. I thought he was in the road. I'm waiting for you, big boy, to vocalize again. They really are just like the perfect specimen of a male lion here. Wow, truly special. Just so grateful we get to witness this. What? See the other one? Is he in the road? How close to this vehicle is he? Do you know? Roughly, what, 5 meters or so? Okay. I'm just hoping he comes down this way. No, just have patience, bro. Just gotta have a bit of patience, Basil. You know, just gotta sit here. And it's not like we have a bad view. I mean, look at that male lion on camera as we speak. Absolutely bonkers. Oh, wow! You can see someone's had a bit of a fight with someone. Oh, I really thought he was going to yawn there. Oh wow, there's another station joining the sighting now. Not the greatest. Don't like it when it gets too busy. Shame. I feel bad for the animals. You know, because it gets overcrowded and then every vehicle's like, I just need to show you this so I can get the best view for my guests. And yeah, it's alrighty though. Oh, thank you, Sue. I appreciate that. It means a lot. But we are just waiting for this male lion to come down the road, join up with his brother, and I think once we do such, I just want to try something real quick. Or let's just admire him for a few more seconds. Will I get this thorn out of my pants? Hey, no. Alrighty, so I'm going to see, Basil, if we can't go around this male line. And then that way you can get both of the brothers in shot. How far back can I go? Okay, it doesn't seem like the other male's too interested in walking down the road for now, so we'll just reposition. Just just not in this big boy's way. We'll just go straight past him. Look at this. How mental. What is behind me? Still so calm. So casual. So we're going to do this. And then, folks, we are going to do this. Yup. Picked a tight spot to do a 40-degree U-turn. Tell me where the fence is. Righty. Now. There we go, Basil. Just thought I heard the other one vocalizing again. No, that's okay. There's 3 cars behind it. I don't want you to have view of the other one. Just because we don't want to show the people. No. We don't have their permission for them to be on camera, so rather keep it off them. Basil got a good shot of his eyelashes. I'm sure he did. Hi Marcy, thank you for joining us. Good to have you with us. As you can see, we are with the 2 male brothers who seem to be very sleepy all of a sudden after giving us a really nice show this afternoon. Absolutely astounding. My day has been made, everybody. I hope yours has too, because that was just, well. Let's just have a look at the map. Oh, there we go. There we go. Marcy, now you can enjoy it with us. Don't know if you can hear it. Here we go. What? Yes, you're the baddest. Yes, you're the boss. I'm the king. I own this land. I am on top. Direct translation from lion to human. Oh, gonna have a scratch. Well, never mind, not a scratch. Just got an itch in some peculiar places. They are just gorgeous though. Like, I cannot fathom to you how beautiful these lines are, everyone. You almost, like, the camera's great and all, but, I mean, you know, still don't know if it does it all that much justice. Wow. Now, like I mentioned earlier, I don't know if they're vocalizing during the day now just because they are just trying to show the neighbors who's boss, because the other male lions was from the neighboring reserve were seen the other day. Just not sure by who or when. Just know it was the other day. So I don't know, because it's very strange that they're vocalizing this time of the day. Well, it's not strange. I mean, it's a lion. It can vocalize when it wants to, you know. But from what we've heard of these males... Oh, you're going to get up and go the other way. Typical Murphy's Law. You get into the best position and they don't cooperate. He kind of looks drunk. Yeah, good on you, but you made it very far. Well done, sir. Give us one last yawn. Thank you, Betty, for joining us. Jennifer, I'm sure they have separated in the past, but predominantly you do find them together. I mean, you know, safety in numbers, two is better than one in terms of if you have to fight for your life. So generally, you do find these two brothers together. I mean, when I first started at Painted Dog, you find all three together. But now that they're having their squabbles, you know, now you generally see just these two together. But the third male's never far behind either. So, with that being said, I don't know where the third male is, but he could be close. He could be very close. He could be 300 meters away. We just can't see him because he's behind a bush. With his leg behind his head. Oh, if only we were all that flexible, hey? Sure. A drunken walk going on there. Carol, I thought the exact same thing. It looked like he was stumbling over his feet, eh? Oh, incredible. Nothing like male lion magic, eh? Marcy, I couldn't agree with you more. Couldn't agree with you more. Wow, that sky behind him as well. I just need him to look at us. Oh, there we go again. Come on, give us another one. Are you going to go again for us, big boy? No, he's had enough. With his brother consistently vocalizing, I think this one might just vocalize once again for us, if we're very lucky. You're going to do it for us, big boy. Come on. I don't know if they can sense that the other male lions on the other side of the reserve are close by or not, that they're vocalizing quite heavily. But I'm not complaining at all. Exquisite. One more roar for us. Come on, big boy. Wow. Now, that being said, I don't think he's going to give us much more this afternoon. Sounds like occasionally, every now and then, that other male is going like a not like a full-on roar, just more like a But nonetheless, how awesome is that? Alrighty. It's awesome. Let's go look at those. And then let's just check how we get there. Okay, so we kind of need to go back up to that other road we were on. But that's not going to happen because there are male lions blocking the road, everyone. I hope everyone's happy with their lion sighting. But I think what we're going to do is... Oh, one last... Hey, nah. That hurt the car. I think what we're going to do... Hey, no. That's not a lovely thing to sit on at all. I highly don't recommend it. Good golly. That was a bit painful, to say the least. But I think we are going to love and leave these males. Cheers, big boys. Thank you. Alrighty, everyone. Let's go on our merry way. Absolutely treated by those lions. But I think what we're going to do now is they've just called in 3 elephant off Seskan. So we're going to head back into the reserve. We are quite far, so I don't guarantee we will see the elephants, but we shall try. We shall try. That's not a road. Is it a road? No, it's not a road. Alrighty. Well, now that we're out of the dongas and the gullies, we can... Yeah, I see you staring at me, sir. I see you in the distance there. That lion's still giving us a skeef eye, just in case. Just in case he can intimidate us as much as he possibly can, but he doesn't. I think he looks like a big kitty cat. Only when they walk not even a ruler's length away from the car do you start to just have your heart rate go from 0 to 4,000 real fast. But other than that, big kitty cats. Wow, The sky is incredible tonight. You'll see it as we do a U-turn and go back in. Don't know if Basil will get it now. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Stunning with all the colours coming through. So, we are now headed towards Seskant, but we're looking for a little slip road to the left here, Basil. I don't want to drive past this one. How many vehicles are still with the lions there, Basil? Just one. Shot. Andrew leaving the lock of the 2 male lions just east of Spoorsneers Junction in the eastern fence line. 1 station in lock. I think that's right. I don't know. West, east. No. It was north of the junction. Yeah, I'm still working on my directions, hey. At least I'm trying. At least I'm trying.
Good afternoon, Baba Kevin. Are you still on the lock of Mafazi? Yeah, I have. 2 of them have just got up now and they're starting to move towards Kulupatu.
Might even be in luck and see the females this afternoon.
I'm making my way down there, maybe 10 minutes away. No problem, I'll keep you updated.
I don't know, I've got a good feeling, everyone. I'm hoping my leopard doesn't block my calls tonight because I'm sending out
2 young combis on the junction Hoofpad and Spoorsneers.
Righty, let's just pick up the pace a little bit. Because if those females are on Kudupat, Kudu Krip isn't too far from there either. And Kudu Krip is where our leopard, that is slightly habituated, not fully habituated, has been known to be going lately. She's been seen there the past 3 days at roughly the exact same time at Kudu Krip. So, you know, maybe we could get lucky here and kill like 2 birds with 1 stone almost.
Yeah, and I've got the elephant herd. It's Cape Crip South, almost by Lemondura.
Oh, okay, no. We're going to go there. The lions are... We'll see what is closer once we get to the next junction. I just want to make sure I'm focusing on the road so I don't hit any potholes, holes. And also, now because we have just had some rain, we can't fly through the puddles. We have to be very precautious. On the way down to my tent today, like I mentioned, I saw a tortoise. And on the way from setting up the trap camera just outside of Hayes, I found a terrapin walking in the road. So, we cannot fly through puddles. It's just a big no-no. That being said, we could come across countless other things. But wow, what a beautiful evening. It is fresh, but it's not fresh enough that Andrew needs 4 jackets as of yet. Oh, some impala just took off there. It's just because of us, though. Hello, impalas. Do you know where the leopard is?
These 3 lionesses are now gone into the bush, basically between Kudupat and Yes Kudu. It's going to go around to the other side of the
Righty. So we'll literally just head up here, up Hoofpad, and we'll cut through by Rietspruit Dam, I think is our best bet. Or we cut through Poachers. It's a road before we jump to conclusions. There is a road on the reserve called Poachers Road. Alrighty, see there's a puddle. We're just going to avoid it because we don't want to hear any shells getting crushed. Absolutely stunning evening though. I tell you, it beats Joburg every day of the week, every month of the year, 24/7. The only reason I'll go back to Joburg nowadays is just to see the fam dam and some friends. That's about it. But sure, you know, after being exposed to the bush for so long now, you know, it's really just, it's my happy place, you know. It's where I want to be. Like, it's not a pain waking up at 3 every day. It's like, I'm excited to wake up at 4:30 every morning to go out and see what we can see, because you never know, every day is different. No day is the same. No matter how hard you try and let it be the same, like go for the same sightings and things like that, it'll never be the same. And if anyone tells you that they know everything about the bush, I guarantee you they lie, because they don't. They don't. The bush is like a never-ending encyclopedia of knowledge. Every day you learn something new. Every single day. Now, I am not concerned, but curious as to where the Cheetah brothers have now gone. Seeing as they weren't on the fence line. You good there, Basil? Huh? Why not? I said, are you good? Oh, okay. Oh, no. Shame. I was asking Basil if he's good, and he said no. And I was like, what? Why? And he thought I was saying, did he see the cheetah? But yeah, no. So you never know. They could be on old airstrip by say. Never know. Sometimes they like to chill here even. I don't know if any of you have seen that photo of the Cheetah brothers with that beautiful mountain in the back. But Brent managed to capture a lovely, it's just such a cracker of a photo. Eh? So jealous, so jealous. But you know what? Hopefully one day I'm going to have the wild dogs running up the airstrip with me sitting there at eye level. Just boom, pa, photos everywhere. That day will come. Yeah, hold on to your cap, sir. Righty. So please forgive me. I haven't checked the comments yet. We'll check them shortly. I just want to make sure we're going on the right route, you know. Don't want to take you on a wild goose chase with speeding through the reserve for nothing either. Well, not speeding, but, you know, moving with a bit of gas. Let's have a look at those comments real quick. Ouch, Andrew. Indeed, sir, the thorn to the bum was not the most pleasant of experiences today, I'll tell you that much. It hurt quite a bit. But yeah, we're going to go see if we can't find the Ellies. I'm hoping, apparently they said they were headed towards Lemon-Duren Krip, which is actually, if we keep going the way we're going and we follow them, that actually is headed towards Hace, which in turn is also headed towards Mamba Dam. Let's just check here now. Alright, we need to carry on this way. It is the most beautiful area. North, south, east or west, the scenery. Oh, the scenery, you've got the mountains all around, you know. Yes, the vegetation occasionally changes or it becomes a sodic site that's a lot more open. But now you'll see, even towards end of October. What? End of October? Shut up, Andrew. It's November, everyone. My goodness, I might as well hang up my Christmas tree because blink and Christmas shall be tomorrow and the day after it's New Year's. What is going on with life? Wow! It's November, Basil. Did you know that? I didn't know that. Crazy. That's bonkers. Yeah, Sue, Becky, the bush changes very quickly, and this is the first year that I've actually got to witness it firsthand, and it's crazy fast how it changes. It's actually petrifyingly scary, to say the least. Sorry, everyone, I know I'm going back and forth the whole time. Just trying to make sure that we go the right way and hopefully capture a glimpse of these glorious giants as well, because that wouldn't be too shabby of an afternoon, wouldn't you say? Male lions roaring. Wrong way. This is why we're monitoring it. Just tell me if there's a tree.
I'm on coordinate, heading towards Redcat Junction. Going straight across Kudu North and into the block between Kudu and Kudu. In that area now, looking for them.
Sorry, sir.
Okay, copy. So they are heading south. They went west of Kudu itself. Copy, thank you. I'm gonna go up to Cisco's Dodge.
So apparently,
Go back on Kudu around that way. They might come out there. I'm just checking to see if they're just going more west. Copy that.
the puddle, like I mentioned, slowly through the puddles.
Afternoon station, sun going mobile on Gaia.
And that's not just for this reserve, that's just in general. Even on a self-drive in the Kruger or something like that, if you see a big puddle, just try and go through as slowly as possible. The slower, it gives the animal the most amount of time to maneuver itself away from the vehicle going in the water. I don't know if that makes sense. Kind of made sense in my head. Wow, everyone. Let's just take a minute to admire that. Have a look at that mountain, everyone. I'll turn off for 1 minute. Alrighty, how is that for a view? My goodness. Set that as your wallpaper. Alrighty, which way are we going? Maps. It says go left, but you can't go left. Well, you can, but I'm not insane, so just go around and hopefully it leads to the same place. Oh, look at that, it does. Just cuts through that little bit of eroded section that Basil's kindly showing. Yeah, so I prefer not to drive on things like that, just because, you know, the odd tyre does get stuck every now and then. What an evening, everyone. Wow, just colours in the sky. We had male lions vocalising. I mean, if we do crack these ellies, my goodness, my week will be made. Couldn't think of what I was trying to say there. Righty, we're slowly making progress. We're nearly at Lemondoring Oos, which is close to Kudu Trip, meaning leopard could be here. Eyes peeled, Basil, drainage line. Seriously, eyes peeled. It was a beautiful day, and I don't know how lucky we are, but we're going to hopefully get a glimpse. Not today, one day, because I've promised myself before whenever I leave the Rietspruit, very far in the future as well, hopefully, touch wood. But, well, while we're here, we may as well just check it real quick. But what is one day before I leave, whenever that day may come, I'm going to get a leopard on live drive. Oh well, there's no leopard here. But I have put my trap camera up again. You won't be able to see it, but that's because I've hidden it better this time. Also, just because I realized I put it in a stupid position last time, caught all the different vehicles driving up and down the road, so half of the videos I was scrolling through was just cars driving past and then just grass swaying in the wind, which is not ideal. It's not the dream by any means necessary. Alrighty, we're close now, everyone. I can feel it. Whoops. We've done well to get where we are in time. I just want to see, is this the road Kevin's on? No, but we're going to head to Seskant and hopefully get an awesome sighting of those elephants as well. See, that side's beautiful and that sky is just scary dark. Let me stop for you, Basil, to make your life easier. See, dark light, it's like Jedis. It's the dark side versus the light side. You know, with the red lightsabers versus the green lightsabers. It's the Jedis versus the evils. keeping my eyes consistently peeled though, because just because we see her at Kudu Krip quite frequently doesn't mean she can't be here. This is all her territory. Hangs around here, Lemendurang Krip, the reservoir, by Hace, Mamba Dam, that whole block is all just her territory essentially. Whoopsie daisy. So what we'll do is we'll actually just check Lemendurang Krip now and then loop up and hopefully bump into the Ellies, because I thought I saw them there. Station on lock with the Ellies on Seskant. I'm 5 minutes out. Are they mobile south?
No, heading north, and they're going deep into the block east, heading northeast.
Okay, copy that. Thank you. I'm 5 minutes out. No, the Ellies are running away from us. Ow, that hurts. Just the smallest little bit. They're headed northeast. Northeast. Oh no. Gonna head towards Seskant. Or they're just heading back in the direction of Kudu Krip. One or the other. But don't stress, folks. We are nearly there. Speaking of, let's just check those comments once again. See that I'm not missing anyone's questions. How are the dogs doing? Marcy, they are doing really well. Really well. And hopefully by the end of this week or next week, we'll know whether the females that they've found the other day are genetically right for these males. So hopefully that'll be some positive news to end off the week. Yeah, Carol, that tends to happen, eh? Even the slightest movement, a piece of grass goes in front of that sensor, and it's just, yeah, it's not so great. Now, he was stopped up here, and it looks like there's a 2-track there. I'm going to have to head off now. We'll watch the rest later. Thanks for the drive, Andrew. Anytime, Carol. I hope you have a fantastic evening. Oh, Sue, I'm glad you're enjoying. Always nice to know I'm doing my job correctly. So I'm glad you're enjoying.
Ground Hornby at Calico Crossing.
No way! I don't know if you heard that, everyone. Someone's just called in a ground hornbill. A southern ground hornbill. It's on Leadwood, so we'll never make it there. But, wow! That's an exceptionally rare bird. And I got the most unique call ever. It's like a... It's like this deep, like just...
We're mobile on the eastern fence line, routing southbound to the south of Squarespace.
Alrighty. So I was hoping that the vehicle would have kept eyes on the elephants for longer, but it seems like he just was driving off because he has lost them. But I don't think he knew that there was a sneaky slip road either. That being said, I'm gonna just switch off quick. And Basil can show you the lovely colors of the sky.
After Sescant Crib.
After Sescant Crib. Okay, now. Don't hear any branches breaking, but Kevin's still on lock with the Pride. Huh? Did you? When? Now? When I was parked over there. Why didn't you say something, bro? No, I told you. Next time you must tell me. Where? Back on the main road? Yo, Basil, you let us come far, bro. Alrighty, so apparently Basil heard sounds while we were still on the main road, so we're currently heading all the way back. You sure it wasn't the car going over a stick? I did. Alrighty. See if there's a gap in the thicket somewhere. Keep your eyes peeled to the left, eh? Oh, it's too thick to go off-roading in there. We'll never get through there. Oh, I see an elephant. I see an elephant. Okay, it's coming towards us as well. See if we can't get in there. Hold on, Basil. I suggest pulling your leg in, sir. And just watch out for the... You good? Oh, there we go. You beautiful, beautiful elephant. Just get a glimpse. Yeah, next thing, this thing just comes running through the bush at us. I would not be too chuffed. But there we go. Here we go, everybody. We have found the Ellies. Seems to be just 3 here for now. You can hear them rumbling with one another. Going further and further into the thicket, the other two. There's this one that Basil's got on camera now as we speak. And he is just having the time of his life with, I can't actually make out what that plant is, but it seems like he's loving himself. Oh, that's Dentine. She's the one that broke our last trap cameras. She's the one who also gave me a run for my money in my first ever encounter with the elephants. Can you hear those branches breaking? How extraordinary. The sheer power these creatures have is truly just, it's a work of art. The fact that we're blessed with these beautiful creatures. She is enjoying that. Oh, now you see the herd has been sneaking up on us. I'm just going to reposition the vehicle. What? Yes, Basil, don't scream like that, bro. I thought the thing was coming for us. Yo, bro. That's not good. Oh, it's too late. It's already dead. But Dentine's still there enjoying herself, so we're just gonna scooch our mooch here. Just make sure there's no others. And you see, of course, they're gonna be like that. And not show themselves for the camera. Hiding. I wonder if we sit here, if they won't just give us a little bit of an opportunity to capture a glimpse of them. I'll watch behind us, don't stress, bro. I've got PTSD from these things. Don't stress, we shall be okay, Basil. I promise you, sir. Did you say good? Hey. Hello. I see you. I see you. Yes, I see you. Yes, you are big. We know. Stay there. Hey. Please be a good girl. Please be a good girl. Thank you, my darling. Yeah, enjoy your trees. Oh, crazy how they just do that with their trunks. And now Dentine's coming. Kind of being surrounded by the ellies here, which I'm not too fond of. Oh, there's the... Alrighty, everyone. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out and leave these ellies be, just because Cheeky Chops is slowly marching through with some vigorous anger, and I personally don't want to die today. So, with all that being said, oh, is he following us to the road? Still coming, eh? Come at me, Cheeky Chops. At least it's in the road now where I can see you coming, sir. Look at how brave he is. Hey, Cheeky Chops. No. Hey. Stay there. Stay there. I see you. Hey. No. You're not big. You're small. Hey. Go on. Hey. I'm not messing. Hey. Hey. Cheeky Chops. Ooh, mother's coming in. So you see, that's why we don't like Cheeky Chops, because Cheeky Chops just causes trouble. I saw Mom coming in hot and heavy. She wasn't having any of that, and then she caused the whole herd to run around. So I should have just held my ground, but I was just a bit nervous for my sake, Basil's sake, and the jackal's sake. But you know, that being said, look at Cheeky Chops. He's coming out again to cause trouble. Like, this thing just doesn't understand. Like, see, at least now I'm comfortable, because now I can actually see the elephant. In the thicket, it's hard, because they literally, you just can't see them from nothing. Mary says breathe. I was trying, Mary. I was trying very hard to breathe. I think I did bloody well there, though. Like, Cheeky Chops was like not even 3 meters away. I was not nervous. I was not scared one bit at all. But they can be intimidating, Barbara, especially when the... What was that? Is there one in the road? Barbara, they can be intimidating, especially when Cheeky Chops gets the whole herd to start running at you. You know, maybe I was a bit close. But yeah, no, I like viewing elephants from this distance. Well, not really. I mean, if I had to take you on a drive through the Pilansberg, I'll literally go into the middle of a breeding herd and sit there. These ellies, I don't know, they just don't like my face for some reason. They really just do not like my face. Oh, see, he broke a tree just to agree with me. Whew! I think they can feel the stress. Becky, I think you're bang on, they can feel the stress. I mean, I'm sure Basil could hear my heart pounding. Indeed, Marcy, there's Mum. And, yeah, well, they weren't going to do anything. I kind of got the message, Jennifer, that they didn't want me too close. And now they're pretty calm with us, you can see. So I was just a bit too close for their liking this afternoon. And they very much let me know that. Cheeky Chops always does what he did though. But when he gets the whole herd involved, that's when Brent and Gareth can stay there and enjoy the sighting and handle things. Me, I like to play it a bit more safe and just have a bit more safety layers, if you will. Still haven't had the amount of experience with elephants Gareth and Brent have had. So I think we did a bang-up job for what just happened, for what just took place. I had a sneaky feeling something like that was going to happen after they started surrounding the vehicle. I was like, oh, goodness, we're in for a treat here. Meanwhile, the treat's just bricking your pants on a silver platter. I think I've just bricked enough bricks to build 2 hospitals. Could literally, yeah. Heart rate is up, everyone. Current heart rate is 102 while sitting down driving. That is definitely not healthy. No, what you laughing at, Basil? What you laughing at? Were you nervous? No, Basil was also nervous. No, Basil's still shaking apparently. Nah, I think we just they didn't like us being so close, so they just let us know and we've moved off and now they're letting us feed right here. I mean letting us watch them feed right here. But oh, thank goodness I had turned my radio off as well.
Jan going on to Blaubank, that should be vehicle number 6.
Yeah, stations. I've relocated the herd on Seskant-Saitbat. They are literally 200 meters south of Lemon Noord Junction. Yeah, Cheeky Chops is showing us how he feels about us. That's great. Thanks for that, Cheeky Chops, you little clown, you. Whoa, even let one rip there. Wasn't shy about it either. Just heard a big from the bush. Yes, Ezulweni, when he walked in front of Kaya in the vehicle and Kaya turned around going, what? What? Like, just full of amazement. Yeah, I saw that video. That Kaya, kudos to you for sitting so still. Oh, yeah. Oh, but you see, it's just, you need more interactions like what we just had. More and more to get more comfortable with them, you know. If we're constantly 100 meters away from them, we're never going to understand them a bit better. But I've kind of got the hang of things now. Like, I can tell Cheeky Chops, as soon as he comes and stirs shit, that's when the herd gets real aggro. Or not even aggro, because they're not aggro. They weren't going to do anything. Suppose they were just rushing to the aid of young Cheeky Chops. That being said, I am currently, if they do decide to cross the road, I am literally blocking their way off the road. I mean, to cross it, so we're just going to move just up here. There you go, Basil. Hopefully you can see it still. Oh, what is that? What is that? Are you sure? It looked like a hyena. Nah, you're right. It's a wildebeest. Apologies. Boy, I can't wait to go and watch that on replay. That must have been quite the spectacle to see. Now imagine watching yourself in that position. Crazy things. But you see how calm and relaxed with us now they are. So we definitely just were too close. They felt uncomfortable. They let us know about it. Now we moved off. Now they're calm again. Simple as that. So an elephant's not out to end your life. I promise you. It's just, it'll let you know when you're too close and when it wants you to be around and when it doesn't. Just wish these Ellies would like me a bit more because they don't want me around ever. You hectic little things, not little things. Oh, thanks, Elsa. Appreciate it. Becky, I was upwind from it. I was downwind from it, not upwind. So I luckily, thankfully, didn't get a whiff.
Brian closing down on Leadwood.
He shouldn't, hey Sue, he shouldn't. I'm sure the older he gets, the two bulls will sort him into place and just give him a bit of advice on how to be an elephant. But thank you for literally making my heart fall through my bum. I appreciate you, Ellies. Alrighty. Well, that was exciting, to say the least. I need to go change my pants now. We got some wildebeest taking a little trot back to the humble abode for the evening. I wonder where they're going to go settle down for the night. Now, I know there's only a couple minutes left of drive, but let's just check Lemon Durham Crip once more. Never know. Never ever know. And soon, hopefully on these drives, now that we're out a bit later and it's starting to get a bit warmer, hopefully we should start bumping into some chameleons real soon. A chameleon. Never expose that trick though, because once you see it, you can't unsee it, and then it puts me out of business, you know. So I think that one we'll keep in the back pocket for now. But yeah, one thing that has also happened since the temperature started changing and getting super warm again is the insects are out in full blow. Seen dung beetles everywhere. I saw a Parktown prawn, or I think it was a Parktown prawn last night. I'm not too sure about my bugs, to be totally honest with you. I'm not the biggest creepy crawly fan. I'll gladly grab a mamba or a Mozambique spitting cobra any day of the week, but give me a spider to hold and I'll freak like a child who's just burnt his hand for the very first time. Oh, does he? What? Oh, cool. Oh. Well, everybody, unfortunately, it's come to that time of the drive where I do need to love and leave you. But let's just have a look at the crib real quick. Don't see anything, eh? No, not today. Not today. Leopard still didn't want to be seen. However, we saw some cool things, and some things made our hearts beat a bit faster than usual. And with that, everybody, I will love and leave you. Bid you all a very good evening, very good day, very good morning, wherever you may be in the world. And from my side, all the best. Have a great one, and we'll see you soon.